Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Virgo. It's for the week from 11th to the 17th of August. And first I'm going to pull the overall energy and then we will take it from there. It can be an area of your life, whatever needs to come through. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, or even just to ask something, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Okay, Virgo, let's see what is going on for you for this week. Any area of your life, as we say, just a weekly energy check. Whoa. And some of you are checking some uncharted territory here. You're looking at the new potential here. You're looking at, changing something. Because, you know what, I get here, this is the Seven of Earth, but in this deck it represents newness here, okay? You might have been, though, waited in a certain situation, but it wasn't really working. I'm getting straight away the Nine of Wands, okay? So you could have been struggling. This is this wounded warrior energy in whatever you have invested with the Seven of Pentacles, a lot of time and energy into. Either it's work, either it's, project, person, whatever. Well, it looks like you are ready here to, look what else is out there. And probably that's what you need to do. There is a strong guidance here pulling you towards a new direction. You're going to be supported by your guides, but also by whoever is on your path. Let's say if it's a new work or even new career, you will learn as you go, and the people are going to be very helpful. If it's a new neighborhood, they're going to be welcoming here. It could be a different type of romantic partner here, and it looks like it's actually going to work well, it's going to be something here that you're going to enjoy, You might be a little bit confused in the beginning, but, just go with the flow here, and you could be surprised really how well it works, because this is something you're guided towards this new direction. Sevens are about realignment, but also a lot of self-reflection. So let's see what's going on. So if you want to join the membership, there is a join button below the video. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from, benefit from, and I do upload those members only videos. So if you want to watch those, well, this is the way how I upload them every day. So it's actually a lot of extra videos to watch by becoming a member. So let's see what's going on, Virgo. Yeah, I told you sevens. Look at this, Seven of Wands. You really need to start prioritizing yourself, to say no to certain people, situations, whatever this is, to appreciate yourself, and even, like a little bit of protection here, distancing yourself and realizing what's good for you, Some of you, it's literally that. You're just extracting yourself from a certain situation and starting to look for something different, for something else, okay? It looks like it's going to work for you. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Chariot here. Some of you could be even relocating, okay? But change is definitely here, and it's a positive one, okay? Some of you have been really struggling in a situation, but it's just not. Yeah, it's time for change. I told you, Wheel of Fortune. Well, this is a major change, a major shift, and some of you, there could be something quite, almost like out of the blue shown to you this week, that it's gonna almost like pull you towards this new direction, some new proposition, some new person that you meet, something here, I'm also hearing a home at the market, whatever, so whatever you wanted here, you can definitely go on and, just manifest this, grab this opportunity, bring this into your 3D here, because now would be the time to follow. You're gonna receive a strong guidance. You're gonna be pulled towards a certain direction, and there is a very fated energy here with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune also represents divine timing. Time is now, okay? Now, Sagittarius here, Major Arcana, of course, the ruler is Jupiter, and this is Jupiter, representation of Jupiter here with the Wheel of Fortune. It is a planet of expansion, good luck and fortune, you see. So sometimes it is a little bit sudden here. There is going to be a shift here, 77, and it's because you're doing something that is not in alignment with your destiny. I told you, fated energy. Well, the Tower is here. More realignment than this you don't get. 77 at the Tower. Well, you're at the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people or person. That's why this is happening, you know, the Tower, out of the blue, very sudden energies, Wheel of Fortune, Tower. So something is gonna crumble, almost like to push you, so that you see the big picture, that you see that what am I doing here? I need to go towards the new direction here, okay? It could be also some type of information, some revelation or whatever, you know, coming in. That could be quite shocking here, but it's meant to be, so that you actually decide to finally, you know, extract yourself from whatever this is that it's really not working for you. Now, this is Scorpio here, Major Arcana, okay? Let's see what else. Well, the Moon. This is amazing. 3 major arcana in a row. Some of you, there is going to be a big revelation. You might be receiving some, you know, piece of information that's going to be it. It's the last straw here, and that's why you're deciding, like, F it, I'm done. For some of you, also, this is strongly your intuition. I already told you, you're going to be pulled towards a certain direction. It's almost like a very alluring energy. Some of you are going to go into the unknown here. Okay, of course, there could be a lot of fear concerning this, because, you know, like, we do fear what we don't know. But this is your path here now that it's opening, you see. Anyway, you're going to have to just feel the fear, but still do it. For some of you that this is resonating, because it doesn't have to be for everybody, of course. But other than that, you can definitely work on your energy here. You can ground your energy, meditate, do your clearings, you see, whatever you need here to be more confident about what's coming, okay? You will be supported on the way, so don't worry too much here. But you were in the dark about some things, you know, and maybe some things in your life in general were not proceeding because of, well, this piece of information that you were not aware about, that you didn't know. This is going to be revealed so that you do move forward. And why? So that you can achieve your happily ever after. Well, that's the 10 of Cups here. Now we are talking. This is your happily ever after. This is, you know, absolute bliss here. Whatever the absolute bliss is. Of course, it can be home, family, person, you know, whatever. It can be, you know, like this very nice neighborhood here with loving people. It can be, you know, like a company that you know, have a very good collective here that you work with, you know, people just helping each other. It can be also, you know, something amazingly abundant financially, because we are very happy when we are financially abundant. So it can be all this, and you are entitled to this. And some of you are seeing that wherever you are, well, it's not happening. Okay. So you're entitled to change your mind, your opinion, and what you're doing and with whom you are. Don't fear the change. It's, for a lot of you, this is necessary actually, okay? Because I told you, wrong place, wrong time, wrong people, wrong person. Well, the Lovers here, this would be the choice that you will have to make. You know, some of you, yes, it could have to do with a specific person. It can be romance, doesn't have to be. It can be business partnership, even, you know, like strong friendships here. But you will choose better this time around, okay? Because this used to be the choice card here. Of course, for some, yeah, it could have to do with the person. No, it doesn't have to, okay? It can be just about the choice that you're gonna make. And I already told you, I can't tell you what to do. It's completely up to you what you're gonna choose. But for some of you, well, there is a lot of indication what you should choose, you know, especially if you resonate completely with this reading, because of course this is a general reading, it's not a personal one. Now, this is Gemini here. The interesting thing is those two are opposites, you see, a Sagittarius and a Gemini. Well, North Node, South Node, you're definitely here in a realignment, because you're supposed to be also following your destiny here, and here it is. Well, let's see. By the way, you know, you and Gemini are ruled by Mercury, same ruler here, which is rule of, you know, communication, thought process, anything that has to do with logic, learning, education. Yeah, there you go. Taking the leap of faith. Feel the fear, but still do it. That's the number 0 here, first of major arcana. Well, my dear Virgos, I don't know what you're doing this week, but it's going to be huge. This is really important. You have 5 major arcana here. Look at this. This is amazing. These are very fated energies here, okay? So definitely here we are talking about something you're just gonna have to trust, okay? There's no other way to go about this. Aries here, major arcana with the Fool. So you have strong Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini. Well, that's a half. Let's see what else. Yeah, I told you 9 of Wands. What did I tell you here? Well, it's time, my dears, to just, you know, let go here. You know what is this. It's a Chiron here, the wounded warrior, telling you here. There is something here you have been dealing with for, you know, ages here. You might have been not really even expressing how bad it was, you know, and how dissatisfied and how deeply hurt maybe you were, you know, with all feeling this of appreciation, you know, insecurity, or, you know, even just, you know, even fear for some of you, you know. But now it's time to change all this, you see. So definitely universe is supporting this, and you're actually, guy, come on, another 9. Look at this 9 of swords. Enough of this energy here. That's a worry, sleepless nights, anxiety here. You don't have to do that. 99, completion. You're gonna be almost like propelled here towards the new direction, whether you like it or not, and it's gonna work good though for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.